Welcome back to Mini-Modelog. This week is the unboxing of the Ironskulls boys for Shadespire. Now, well, Warhammer Underworlds. Shadespire is the setting, remember. Now, I found out that recently from Games Workshop that that's probably how they're going to develop the game. Is Shadespire is the setting, so they're probably going to change the setting because Warhammer Underworld is the brand. Now, I reckon they'll keep the rule set, and obviously we've had the frequently asked questions document which has come out again and again and again. It's quite big now, which makes me actually think they rushed the release of this game in time for Christmas. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. I mean, we've seen that many frequently asked questions for it. Anyway, let's get into what we're here to have a look at, which is the Ironskulls boys. Now, the Ironskulls boys are the meanest, toughest orcs in Shadespire, is what it says on the back. So, it basically says upgrade Warhammer Underworlds with the Ironskulls boys expansion. And in there you have the warband, which consists of 4 models. I don't know if you can see that on the back there. 60 unique cards to enhance your fighters. This pack provides new tactics and challenges for Warhammer Underworld Shadespire. Now obviously these guys will play slightly different. I mean, like I've said on previous videos, I've only played 5-6 games of Shadespire now, and I've only used the pre-made decks that are in the box. I haven't actually sifted through. Now once I get these out, I know I'm going to have to build a deck for it. And what I'm probably going to do is go online and look at the decks which have come up. I know the Iron Boys did quite well in the recent championship. I think they came second. So I might have a look at that deck. And of course, there's a lot about deck building. There's a bit about it in the White Dwarf. And I'm quite looking forward to actually getting into these guys. But let's take a look what's inside the box for any of you that have not bought it yet. So let's get into the Ironskulls. What can I say? It's 4 models. We'll just take a look at the back of the box a moment. So there's the completed boss model and your 4 other models. And it comes with 60 cards. So you get 29 Ironskull boys and 31 universal upgrades. Ploy and objective cards. So you do get a few objective cards. It's mainly ploy cards, but I believe the objective cards will be specific to the Ironskulls. So they won't have the general objective cards, which is why this is an expansion as opposed to just another warband. You do actually need the main game to play any of the warbands really, because you need, for example, the objectives which are hold objective 1 to 5, for example. So you can't just buy this and then start playing Shadespire, unfortunately. Which I don't know if that's Games Workshop missing a trick or making sure that you buy everything that they produce for Shadespire. But that's the Ironskull boys box, so let's get inside it. So straight away, I've had a little look already, and I like the fact that it's in this form plastic, and in the top you get the instruction manual. So this is how to assemble your Ironskulls. So you got how to assemble all 4 models, and again these are push fit. I'm going to do a video on push fit eventually and just talk about how my push fit experience has been, because Games Workshop are doing a lot of push fit models, not just the Shadespire range but also in their 40k range. Anyway, let's have a look at the bit that matters, the models. So what I'll do is I'll show you each sprue in turn. Just pop that to one side a second. So I'll bring this right up to the camera and you can see straight away all the limbs are there, heads and everything, and bases. I think these look great. I think they look really good. Again, highly detailed models. Their plastic range has got better and better as time has gone on. So let's just pop that up there. We'll take a look at the second one. And again, same thing. I'll just try and get a better zoom. That's better. So you can see all the detail there on those, in the cloak, etc. for the boss. Even in the bases, the detail in these models is just fantastic. So that's the 2 sprues you get in the Orc one, and then you get inside the bottom, quite nicely set out. It's actually set out quite nicely inside. I'll just bob the other sprue up there a second. Is the cards. Now you obviously get warband specific ones, so you'll get specific ploys for the Ironskulls, as well as their individual player cards and also objectives based around thematically for the Ironskulls. They're plastic wrapped. I'm not going to do those for now because I haven't got any card sleeves to put them in, which I think is really important to keep your cards in good condition. And I'll talk about card sleeves and prices of card sleeves at some point in the future, so do look out for that. But that is what's inside the Ironskulls boys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully now my subscribe button should pop up here. and a couple of other videos should pop up down here, including the most recent one, which will have been the keynote, sort of talking about the keynote from SteamCon, and then here should be other Shadespire bits and pieces that I've done before. Look out for later this week when I put together the boss of the Ironskulls, so look out for that, probably coming to you on Friday. But that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.